Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and my space. For those of you who are new, my name is Racquel, and those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back for another one of my videos. I'm glad to have you all here. Alright, so this is going to be a weekend pick-a-pile for the weekend of the 13th through the 15th. So we just came off Mercury retrograde. I think it was the 9th when Mercury went direct. When Mercury goes into retrograde, that's when we tend to have things go wrong for us, and that's mainly because your spirits, your guides, they want you to reflect on what's going on in your life, what needs to change, what needs to stay, how you go about it. So I thought, since a lot of things probably went on with us during Mercury retrograde, that this weekend's pick a pile should be about whatever lingering energy is still there, left over from retrograde, that we need to release and let go of. So that way we can move on and move forward. Because when Mercury goes direct, then it's time to get down to truth. It's time to get down to brass tacks. It's time to communicate. So with that all being said, if you are not new to my pick a piles, you can go ahead down to the pile selection below. If you are new, I'm just going to walk you through with how to pick your best pile. And what you do is you're going to take a couple of deep breaths in and hold it for a couple of seconds. Let them out slowly and ask the universe the question, or ask the universe the question. What lingering energies do I need to release this weekend? And, keep doing those breaths till your head is clear. And then when you feel like you are completely clear, you open your eyes, and whatever pile or piles you are attracted to the most, those are the readings and the messages for you. So with that all being said, I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to bring the camera down. I'm going to let it run for about 30 seconds so you have a time to focus on, clearing your head and picking your pile. Also, within that 30 seconds, if you want to go ahead and pause the video, because you might need more time, that's the time to do it. Okay? Alrighty, so let me hit pause. This is for all my pile ones. If you've picked this pile, this is the energy that you need to release. This is what you need to do in order to become more happier and healthier this weekend. Okay, so the energy that you need to release is the temple of my body. So with this card being the shadow energy that needs to go, there might be something that is going on with inside your physical body. You might be feeling sick this weekend. You might be coming down with a cold. And they're saying you need to take better care of your body this weekend. With the coronavirus going out there, coronavirus, whatever. Please be safe. But also, what this is saying is that maybe the way that you are taking care of your body, maybe the way you are, you're not respecting your body. So some of you might have to let go of a bad habit that is physically hurting you. This is also can be saying that some of you might need to change up your diet, drink more water. Whatever the case may be, your body is your vessel. And they're saying that now is the time to pay attention to how your body is acting and reacting to certain circumstances and certain things in your environment, and just the way that that it is reacting on an everyday level, because there could be a health problem there as well. Now, the angel that's coming in to help with this is Racquel, and he's bringing along the message of empathy. All right, so some of you, if you're neglecting your physical health, if you're neglecting your body, if you're neglecting your emotional body, some of you, this might be your emotional body. You need to open that up more. Do some heart chakra balancing meditations. I do, for those of you who are new, every description box that I have with my tarot readings, I do put in the 2 channels that I listen to the most for meditation, and they have quick meditations, they have guided meditations, and they have sleep and shower meditations. So however you want to fix that, but you should definitely work on your heart chakra and your heart space. Bring a little more empathy and compassion to your own body, to how you treat it, to how it reacts to certain things. All right, so your underlying energy for this weekend is the 7 of Swords. So some of you might be in denial. You might be doing all the things that you shouldn't be doing and not picking up on the things that you should be doing. So it's very important for you to get in tune with your body this weekend. Don't deny it. If your body needs to rest, if you've been overworking yourself, let your body rest. If you feel like you're coming down with a cold, the weekend is the perfect time for you to sit back, relax, and nurture that cold. So in that way, later on, say during the week, it doesn't come off full force and you're down for a week, okay? Taking that proper precaution right away when you feel something not right inside your body, that that little nagging or that little thinking, taking or fixing it right then and there, not thinking, fixing that little feeling before it becomes a much bigger problem is an easier way to do it. And right here, they're saying you're not paying attention to the little stuff inside your body. You're kind of denying it. You're kind of saying, oh, I'm good, I can do it. Or if you're feeling tired and there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, you might say, oh, I'm good, I can do it. And you might force yourself to do it. So don't force your body to do anything that it doesn't want to do. Pay attention to what it's saying to you this weekend. We have strength here. And what this is saying is that, and it's in the upright position. So it's saying, you can add more strength to your body and to your health and to how, your emotional body is as well, by, taking that extra care of it. Add more strength to your body by doing that TLC, that self-care, that if you take your time out this weekend, I'm sorry, I'm just getting this now. If you take your time out this weekend to really focus on your health and your body and your well-being, even your emotional well-being, if you put your empathy there and you pay attention, they're saying that a lot of strength is going to come from this, and it's going to make you feel better, look better, and emotionally feel better, because when our bodies are looking good and feeling good, then we look good and we feel good, emotionally. All right, so in order to get that strength, you really need to take the time out this weekend, some personal care, some TLC for your body, okay? We have the Knight or the King of Swords here, so this is a logical thinker. This is somebody who notices all the little things that are going on and can logically work out problems. This is a very good very good at strategy, okay? So this can be saying, embrace that King of Swords energy and really, develop plans to make your body more healthier. Develop, when you feel like you can't go anymore and you are trying to push yourself more, step back and take the logical approach and say, no, my body really needs to rest right now, okay? So take that logical approach. It also could be, also a Leo or Aquarius could be involved with this whole process. You could be getting in a workout routine or whatever with those two signs. Also, with the Leo and the Aquarius vibe, that's more like fun-loving, more free, but also kind of serious. If you kind of are getting what I'm vibing on here. It's being joyful, having fun with yourself, but taking that logical approach to knowing when you're pushing yourself past your limits. You need to know your limits, is what I just heard. And then we have the Seven of Wands here. And what this is speaking of is like, this is all about your health and your with your spiritual body, your emotional body, and your physical body, okay? And they're saying that others might be trying to sway you to get you to do things that are not going to be so good for your health, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, whatever the case may be here. Everybody's situation is different. But it's saying like other people might try to sway you with, like, if you're trying to break a habit, they might keep wanting you to come back and do the habit with them, or they might persuade, or like if you're dieting, they might persuade you to eat some sweets, or if you are trying to take it easy and relax because your body doesn't have the energy to do these certain things. They might be trying to put more physical activity in your way, saying, hey, can you come help me, I don't know, like weed the garden, or can you come help me, with the roof or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like people trying to get you to do tasks, and it's like, I need to take a step back. I need to focus on my physical health, my mental health, my emotional health, my physical body here. And my body just can't do it. You're going to have to stand up to those people who are trying to, and not necessarily, I don't feel like they are trying to break you down or trying to hurt your body. I feel like their intentions aren't of a malicious kind, but it's like you have to stand up and you have to say, okay, enough is enough. I really need this time for me right now, and to go ahead and do that. So now I got the Lenormand here, and I'm going to shuffle, and I'm just going to get a card for each one. So let's get a card for the Seven of Swords, what the Seven of Swords is about. Yeah, okay, so we've got the Mountain for the Seven of Swords here. Now, what the Mountain is telling me, in 3, that is, okay, there's going to be some growth this weekend within your physical body, and it's like, it's your physical and your spirit. I'm really getting like a physical and spiritual vibe off of this. So there's going to be some growth there, and you're entering into a new cycle. So they want your body to be at tip-top shape. They want your spiritual body, your emotional body, and your physical body to all be at and your mental body to all be at tip-top shape. All right. But with this Mountain here, it's saying that your biggest roadblock, your biggest hindrance, what you can't get past, is your own self-denial. You might be denying that your body needs a little more TLC, or you might be denying that, you might need some help with your mental body or your emotional body or your spiritual body. It's like you keep denying that because you want to keep doing for others. And there is nothing wrong with doing for others, but you have to take that time out and do TLC for yourself. So let's see what the Strength card is about. And that just flew out right away. We've got the Anchor and with Strength. Now, with these two here, these are both 8s. So 8s, to me, is like that last little bit of challenge before you finally reach your end goal. So you're going to have to anchor yourself. You're going to have to find the strength and anchor yourself into your beliefs, what you are trying to accomplish here, especially when it comes to your physical body. This is, for me, this is like you sticking up for yourself, sticking to your guns, setting a plan, and just finding strength in knowing that you are going to follow through with it. Saying to yourself, okay, I will follow through with this. All right. Anchor it. So in that way you get some strength here. All right. It's all about your health routine. You need to do something to put some TLC on your body, because yeah, you don't want to be sick. You don't want to end up sick this weekend. All right, so let's see what this King of Swords is about for you. There we go. We've got the Gentleman. So this is, I feel like, some outside influence that's coming in. Maybe somebody points it out to you this weekend. Hey, you're looking you're looking a little ill, or hey, you're looking like you don't have that much energy or that much drive left. This is somebody that's going to come in and maybe help. When people are trying to give you tasks or activities, when you know you don't have the energy to do it, this could be also an ally that comes in and says, okay, well, I'll go over to, like, this could be like I'm just giving an example here. It could be like a brother saying, okay, well, I'll go over to mom's house and I'll help her out this weekend. You don't have to do it. Okay, so it's something like along those lines. It's like somebody stepping in and taking a task away from you, so in that way, because they can see how you are affected, and it's like they want to help as well. And this also could be somebody helping you plan a better. This could be like a personal trainer or a, you know, it could even be your spouse or something like that. It doesn't have to be a man, but, you know, with the Gentleman, I really do feel like it's a male figure. So yeah, this is going to be somebody that's going to help you, out with the my temple is my body thing. All right, so let's see what this Seven of Wands is about. Okay, so they just pointed out to me that these, all three of these kind of come in hand. It's like you praying to Racquel, like, I need some help, I can't do this. And then this person finds the empathy and the compassion and comes in and helps you out when you really need it this weekend. Now, like I said, this could either be happening to you, around you, or with you. So this could be somebody within your vicinity that, you know, their health is a little bit on the decline, and you are that King of Swords that comes in and helps them. So take it however it resonates. If you feel like your body is in tip-top shape, if you have good health and you pick this pile, it could very well be somebody that it's happening to around you. All right, so let's see what this 7 is about. Okay, we've got the Grave. All right, so this is when they both come in, another 8. So 888 you might want to look at for this weekend. And 77 as well. And 222. Okay, so those are your numbers for the weekend. But with the Grave and the 7 of Wands, this is saying you're putting to bed, you're putting to rest everything that doesn't help you out physically, you know, this weekend. It's like, I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to put it to bed. I don't need to deal with this. I don't need to do this. I'm ignoring it. I'm putting it to rest because I need to work on my own physical health, my own mental health, my own emotional health, or my own spiritual health. You need to do something along those lines. Like I said, this is a general reading, so it will be different. Everyone's situation will be different, but this is saying that you are not going to let outside influence deter you from having you go through that TLC or do that TLC for yourself because you need to. In order to give to other people, you need to do it for yourself, okay? Your advice is calm is not a weakness. So if anybody opposes you, if anybody says, no, you have to do this, or, or they try to get you to do something, they try to get a rise out of you, it's saying that, just walking away and not giving in to whatever they're saying, that's not a form of weakness. That's actually a form of strength. And we got a lot of strength, and calmness is not a weakness. So with this, I feel like this weekend, it's you working on your own physical strength, your own, and going about it in the right way here, not overdoing it, not like, oh, that means I have to work out, so I'm going to run 10 miles on Saturday and 10 miles on Sunday. That's not what I'm saying. But, finding like the little things, okay, that's just a little bit at a time is going to help you gain strength. We've got understand your body as well as another advice for this weekend. So really pay attention to what your body is telling you this weekend. Pay attention to any aches, any ailments, any, lack of energy, lack thereof of energy, anything that that might, if you feel like you're getting sick, really take the weekend, take that rest, so that way you're not sick all throughout the week. Nip it in the bud during the weekend, okay? So just make sure you're paying attention to your body. Well, number ones, all my pile number ones, that's all the messages I'm getting for you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to me yet and you like my reading style, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have not picked any other pile from my Pick a Pile, and this is where you are leading me, I wish you the very best week and the very best weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye. Hi, all my pile twos. If you picked pile 2, this is the Pick a Pile for you. All right, so with this, I just want to say I'm looking at the cards right here, and it can go 2 ways, all right? So either you are freezing somebody out this weekend, or somebody is freezing you out this weekend, or has been freezing you out for a while, okay? Your main energy is artificial heart. So for some of you who have picked this pile, it's like you've been hurt so badly in the past that you've completely closed your heart space off. You don't want to deal with anything that is emotional. All right, it's not saying that you don't have a heart or that you can't have compassion or empathy or sympathy for people, but it's just that you've built up an icy wall over your heart because of all the pain that you have felt in the past. And usually the people that end up icing over their heart, these are people who were very open and very loving and very kind and very compassionate, almost to their detriment, because what had happened is you were so caring, so loving, so giving, just giving of your unconditional love, that something hurt you, and it hurt you bad, so you froze up your heart. And, there's nothing wrong with doing that while you are in that healing stage, because your heart is trying to heal, it's trying to mend, and it really can't take any more pain thrown at it. So, in all essence, like at first, while it is a good thing at first, it becomes your detriment later on if you don't let that heart thaw back out and open back up. All right. And what they're saying with this, for that message, for those people, for those of you who resonate with that message, it's time to thaw out your heart now. You have been in a stage of healing for a very long time. You are coming up out of that stage, and now it's okay for you to love. Now it's okay to unthaw your heart. For those of you who have had somebody freeze you out in the past, they had a lot of pain, a lot of pain. Like I said, just like I said with the other group, they were very compassionate, they were very loving, they were very unconditional, but something hurt them. Something hurt them bad, and they froze over their heart so that they couldn't feel pain anymore, because the pain from that situation was so much, was too much, because they feel so much. All right. And it was a bad wound. And they're saying that maybe you have to lend a little bit of compassion towards this person. Try to get, by dethawing, you can dethaw somebody's heart by just giving them a little bit of compassion, a little bit of friendliness. All right. So this is the energy that you're dealing with this weekend. And we've got Racquel, the archangel, coming in with compassion. And look at all that warmth. Look at all okay, so we got the ice over here, and then we got the warmth right here. Thawing that heart is what you need to do this weekend, whether it's your own heart or somebody else's. Lending compassion to the situation. Lots of root chakra balancing meditations can help, as well as solar plexus, and heart chakra. I have links in every single one of my tarot videos. I put links to my top two favorite meditation channels that I listen to here on YouTube. You can do it in the shower. You can do it while you're sleeping. You can do it, just regular, like 15. They have 15-minute ones. They have guided ones, and they have long sleep ones. So whatever you feel drawn to, but I do feel like that could help you out a lot in this situation. Now, the underlying energy is the Nine of Wands. So whoever is going through this artificial heart energy, or needs to let go of this artificial heart energy this weekend, like I said, they've been in a lot of pain. And the Nine of Wands, it's like you keep putting yourself through it over and over and over again, because you feel so passionate, because you feel obligated. All right, you feel obligated. Your soul feels obligated to do something here, and where they might have felt obligated, by the hurt or by the pain. All right, and it's time now to come out of that painful energy. So thawing the heart is like the theme of this pile. There's been a lot of struggles with you and this person, or with you and this energy right here. There has been a lot of struggle, and it's taught you lots of lessons. Now it's time to let that energy go. It's no longer useful. It no longer serves. All right, so we've got the Page of Swords here. And what this is speaking to me of is like some new information coming in. This could be a text message. This could be an email. But it's something that gets you a little bit happy. It's good information. It's new information. It's good information. It's an opportunity. That's for some of you, but for others of you, I feel like this is, it's good information coming in. But we've got the Queen of Swords here. Some of you could be dealing with Libra, and Nine of Wands to me as a reader represents Sag, so Libra, Sag. But with the Queen of Wands here, this is somebody who has been through the ringer, who has had lots of hurt, had lots of pain, and she's got that ice heart because she has undergone so much. She will give you valuable information. She will help you out when you need help. But if she smells any bit of BS, she will cut you out like nothing other. All right, so this is the energy that's around you this weekend, and it's like you need I feel like with this Page of Swords and this Queen of Swords right here next to each other, I feel like there's going to be some type of information coming in that is going to, oh, thank you. Okay, so for some of you, this is the energy you're about to get into. This isn't the energy you've been playing with for a long time. This is the energy you're about to get into, because there's going to be something that comes up this weekend that hurts you. And it's like you're freezing yourself off and you're moving on from the situation. And they're telling you to have a little more compassion here. Don't let yourself get into this energy. So that's for a small group of you. That's a message that just came through. But with the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords for the others of you, this is saying there's going to be some type of information that comes in that you're going to smell BS on. All right. And it's like you don't even want to deal with that. You're just going to move on and move away from it. All right. It's like you've had, because with the Chariot, it's like moving on and moving away. This is also Cancerian vibes. So anything with the Cancer. But you are definitely moving on and moving away from that. You're allowing, for some of you, you are moving away from that Queen of Swords energy. This information that's coming in is helping you move away from that pain and that Queen of Swords energy. For others of you, this feels like some information that comes in that hurts you, and it's like, boom, your Queen of Swords, you got that artificial heart, you're like, I'm done. I gotta have compassion for myself. I gotta leave the situation. So that's some of you. All right. We're going to break this down with the Lenormand now. And I'm going to get a card for each one. So let's get a card for the Nine of Wands. Let's see what this Nine of Wands is about. Yeah, the Mountain. The Mountain. So the Nine of Wands with this has been an ongoing struggle. And I'm getting Capricorn vibes with this. Because Capricorns, it's like they get knocked down so many times, but they get back up and they keep struggling to get up that mountain. And I feel like that's the energy that you're dealing with this weekend. It's like no matter how much life has knocked you down, you've kept going, you've kept moving, you've kept trying to climb to the top of that mountain. And with the 9 and the Mountain here, what I am getting with a 3 and a 9, it's like you are almost at that summit. You are almost at that peak, okay? And the peak of the mountains are cold. So they might, for some of you, I feel like you might have to go into this freezing your heart. I feel like you need to thaw it. I feel like you need to thaw it. You've reached the peak and now you need to thaw it. That's what I'm getting from it. All right, so let's see what this Page of Swords is about. Let's get more in depth with the Page of Swords. What is this Page of Swords about? Okay, so you've got 2 with this Page of Swords, and we've got the Clock Tower, and this represents institution, but this also represents timing. Okay, there's this time and a place for everything, and then we've got the House. So this is about your stability. With this, an institution, I feel like this is an institution. Okay, so this could be, information coming in about locking somebody out of your life. The time now is to lock somebody out of your life or lock them away. Lock them away. Lock somebody out of, lock the doors. Lock somebody out of your life, okay? There's somebody that you're going to have to move away from this weekend, okay? I'm not saying, some of you might actually physically move, but I'm saying like distance yourself from them because they aren't the best thing for you. They keep causing you this pain and it's causing you to close your heart. Okay, and so for some of you, this is a warning. This is a warning. This is what you are on the verge of. So they're saying you need to lock this person out of your heart. You need to find some compassion for yourself. For others of you, For others of you, you just need to get the task done, is what I heard. And check, for others of you also, you might want to check any contracts that you might be signing this weekend. I'm getting that as a normal, as a download. It doesn't really have anything to do with the specific message, but they do want you to check your contracts, whatever you sign. Double check it. All right, so let's see what this Queen of Swords is about. The Fish. So abundance, wealth, happiness, very spiritual. The Fish is very spiritual. We've got 3 and 4, 7. So yeah, there you go, spiritual. What this is saying that your logic and your spirituality is going to help you out in this situation. You might need to add more, you might need to use your intuition more than your logic here, because your logic isn't really helping you. It's hurting you. It's hindering you is what I'm getting. And they're saying with the Fish, with the spirituality, with the abundance, you really got to tap into your spirit, into your soul side, to create that abundance and that spirituality that you. So use your spirituality. Really ask your spirit guides for help. Spirit's on your side here. Don't get so caught up in your logic, all right? Because your logic is what's freezing out your heart. Some of you, if you're dealing with somebody that has been freezing you out, it's saying that your compassion, your spiritual knowledge, the spiritual way you go about handling this person is going to do wonders this weekend. All right, so let's see what the Chariot is about for you. With the Lenormand. Okay. You also got 2 with the Chariot, and we got the Lady, and we got the Stork. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like this is moving on into a much more happier, gentle place. The Stork is new beginnings, new birth, new birth, new beginnings. Why is it on the tip of my tongue? Everything good, everything spiritual. I don't know how to interpret this. I know what they're telling me, but I just don't know how to spit it out. And I'm sorry for that. But this could be that you get help from a lady here, or a lady is involved, a female, a feminine, a strong feminine is involved that's going to help you do this. It's going to help you bring out that new beginning. If you are a lady and you are dealing with a man that is stuck in this energy, it's saying move on in order to create new growth is what I'm getting. Have some compassion for yourself and have some compassion for those around you, okay? Your advice is accept struggles as lessons. And like I said, whether it's you that's in this energy, or whether it's your partner that's in this energy, or somebody around you that's in this energy, there has been lots of struggle, lots of pain, lots of heartache, and that is very adamant and clear by the artificial heart here. Somebody who is just like robotically going through life. But all those struggles, all those upheavals were lessons to help you move on and move forward. Learn the lessons, accept the lessons, all right? And then let go of the pain and the grief that came with it. Wish your pain and your grief away. Give without expectation. So being compassionate, opening your heart, giving without expecting to receive will also help you with this artificial heart-like energy that you got going on here. Just give to somebody randomly without expecting them to do something back. This is how you build a strong heart chakra. This is how you dethaw that heart, by, giving to others without expecting anything in return. So, pile twos, those are all the messages I got for you. Sorry, I had so many coming through. It might have got jumbled, might have got mixed up. But either way, if it did resonate with you, if any part of the reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button to show your appreciation if you appreciate my reading here. And if you are not subscribed to me, please hit that subscribe button so you will get notified on any future uploads of mine. I upload every week. If you have not picked pile 3, then I will see you in my next video, and I wish you all the very best for this weekend. Bye. Hi, all my pile 3s. If you picked pile 3, this is your reading. Okay, so this weekend, just by looking at the cards here, sorry, my meditation music is kind of loud. Hold on. Sorry about that. All right, so if you picked this pile, this is all about hurt being fragmented. Okay, so you're in that stage where you are fragmented. Maybe you learned something out during Mercury retrograde that hurt you, that put you and your lover on, or you and somebody that you really truly care for. It kind of like broke you apart, kind of like shattered you a little bit. You found some information out or something, and you've been contemplating walking away maybe from this person with your integrity intact. Okay, but all right, so this is the card here, and if you look at it, it's all about, look how sad this person is. It's all about being fragmented, but you're on the wings of change right here, the wings of change. So whatever this is that broke you down, broke your spirit, whatever it is, it's meaning to break you apart to build you back up even stronger. Like if you think about it in terms of like boot camp, all right, for, like the army or whatever, they break you down, they fragment you so that they can build you back up into what they want you to be built back up into, right? Well, this is spirit saying that you have been burst apart so that you can put yourself back up, build yourself back up into what you truly need to be. Sorry, that was my alarm. So you can spiritually build yourself back up. The angel that's coming in with this is handing out integrity. So this is all about putting yourself back together. This is about putting yourself and having that integrity while you do it. Finding that perfect balance. Knowing that whatever fragmented you was only meant to make you stronger, and you actually walking in that integrity, that source of finding the lesson in what has fragmented you. And that will help you put yourself back together and give you this newfound integrity. Pray out to Haniel if you need some help, and do some root chakra balancing and some solar plexus chakra balancing. If you don't know how to meditate or whatever, there are guided meditations here on YouTube. If you don't have time, there are 15-minute meditations, or that I usually do it when I'm in the shower. There is also sleep meditations. I put 2 links below in the description box of the 2 channels that I watch or I listen to all the time when I do my meditations. They help me. Check them out if you want to. If they don't vibe with you, there's so many other channels here on YouTube, but I would suggest root chakra balancing and solar plexus chakra balancing. Now, your underlying energy for this weekend is the Lovers in reverse. So this is where 2 soulmates maybe had an impasse in the past, especially with the fragmentation here. I feel like this has to do with a love relationship. It also could do with a friendship or whatever, but I really feel like I'm getting the love vibe here. So something fragmented you recently within your love situation, and it's making it really hard for you to connect to this person over the weekend. But this is about, putting yourself back together. It's not about you putting relationships back together. You have to put yourself back together before you can try to put a relationship back together. So we've got the 8 of Cups. So this is definitely you walking away from something. I don't want to say you're walking away from love, but I am getting that feeling that it's like you are walking away. You are done with the situation. It fragmented you too much. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling for you, and you are moving on. We've got the Chariot as well. So this also lends to that vibe of moving on. Some of you are moving on from a Cancer. Some of you are moving on from a Gemini. But whatever the case may be here, or a Cancer or Gemini could be involved somehow. You're done with the fragmented. It's like you've been broken down so bad. The only way to keep your integrity that you might be feeling is to walk away from the situation entirely. And then we've got the 4 of Swords. So lots of deep meditation, deep thought on this subject or on this area of whatever has fragmented you, figuring out how you can put yourself back together. Maybe some of you come to the conclusion by the end of the weekend that you have to walk away from this certain person or this certain situation because it's fragmented you too much, and you need to be able to heal. You need to be able to keep your integrity intact, and the only way that you feel like you can do that is by walking away. All right, so let's break it down with the Lenormand. Let's see what the Lovers in reverse is about. This is definitely about gaining your power back. This is about putting pieces of yourself back together and gaining your power back is what I heard. So let's see what the Lovers in reverse is about. Ooh. Not feeling. What is this Lovers in reverse about, Spirit? There we go. What's this? The Whip. Yeah, okay, so there might have been some type of control issues within this relationship. Maybe they tried to control you too much, and then all of a sudden they did something, a big boo-boo, and it like kind of fragmented you. Others of you out there, this is saying that maybe you've been trying to control the situation too much, and it hasn't worked out to your best advantage. It's done nothing but fragment what was ever between you guys. It did nothing but fragment it. So, now the best course of action is to probably walk away. But with, we have this, I feel like somebody in the relationship was very controlling, very domineering. And it's like, that person, I feel also was fragmented. This could be, okay, thank you. This is a situation, or I'm getting for some of you, it's like you both needed to be in control. You both need to be that control freak, but it's because you have been fragmented in the past by past relationships. So you feel like you have to control the relationship in order to be, to not get hurt again. But really, you just need to put the pieces of yourself back together. I'm not saying that this relationship is done and over with, but I do feel like you need to walk away from the situation, or walk away, move on past this situation in order and meditate in order for you to become whole again, in order for you to put your pieces back together again. And then, when you do that, who's to say that you won't be drawn back to this person later on, but you need to fix the fragments that are inside yourself. The fact that we've got Lovers in reverse here, and it is the Lovers card, which is like the soulmate card. It could be that this is a soulmate. This is somebody who is and then we've got the Libra right here. So what I'm feeling like it's a Gemini, Libra, or Cancer that you're involved with, but it's like karmic. I feel like this is like a karmic relationship, and you just have to work out the karma first. And I feel like you, in order for you to put yourself, you are working out karma, is what I'm getting. You are working out karma between you and this other person. And it's like now, because you were working out that karma, it fragmented you. And now, in order to make yourself whole again, you might have to walk away from the situation to put yourself back together. All right. And I'm not saying that it won't happen, that you guys you meet each other again later on in the future when you're both healed and you're both whole. But right now, stepping back from the situation and walking away from the situation is the best way to put yourself back together. All right, so let's see what this Eight of Cups is about. And this is about, and it's also about keeping your integrity. Sometimes when something has happened or we continuously let something bad happen to us over and over and over again, we lose some of our integrity. And it's like, in order to keep that intact, you might have to walk away. Might have to walk away from the things that just keep happening over and over and over again. Because I feel like sometimes for some of you, this has been happening over and over and over and over again. All right, so we got 2 with this Eight of Cups. So I've got the lilies, which tells me that this is a very, this is a relationship that has been ongoing. It's been a long relationship. It's been a very maturing relationship. Some of you, this might be a mother. This might be a mother figure that you're having problems with, that you need to walk away from. Others of you, this is just saying that this relationship has probably stood the test of time. It's probably gone through, and this is just another stepping stone into maturing this relationship, where you might need some time apart at first, and then you heal, and then you come back together later on. We've got the owls in reverse, so there is no communication, no wisdom being drawn between both of you being together and hurting each other. I feel like you guys hurt each other, that for some of you, you guys hurt each other and you're both fragmented. So there is no communication going on right now. There is no mature communication going on right now. And for some of you, I feel like the most wisest and maturest thing to do would be to step back and walk away from the situation until you have resolved the issues with inside yourself, and then you can come back with a clean slate, a new person, more open, more stronger, more healed, and then you can come back together and heal the situation together after you've healed yourself. You got to heal two people. Okay, so it's like, if you both fell down at the bottom of a cliff, or you both fell off a cliff, okay, and both of your legs are broken, how the heck are you going to help each other up out off of that ravine? Or how are you going to help each other out of that ravine if you're both broken at the bottom of it? Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to distance yourself from the situation so that you can find the help that you need to make yourself healed. So in that way, you can come back and either help heal your partner, or your partner will be healed as well, and you guys can heal and mend the relationship. All right, so let's see what this Chariot is about. That's too many cards, Spirit. Just one. What is this Chariot about? The Crossroads. Okay, so with the Crossroads, I feel, and the Chariot, this is saying you have been in this energy for a very long time. You've been stuck at that fork in the road. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? And I feel like you both have been there, because we got 22 here, we got 2 here. So 222, you might, 2,222, you might want to look that up. But with this, It's just saying now is the time to move on. Now is the time to make that hard decision that you need to make in order to put yourself back together. All right? Because you've been at this crossroads for a long time, but now it's time to move on. You don't deserve to be in this fragmented, controlling relationship, okay? You need to call your power back and move on so that you can move on with integrity. All right, let's see what this Four of Swords is about. The snake. So this is something that has hurt you in the past. This is the cause of the fragmentation. All right. It could be another woman. It could be another man. It could be just, gossip or whatever have you, somebody stealing something from you. But whatever it was that fragmented you, that put you in the state, now they're saying it's time to heal from that. Okay. Now it's time to transform, move on, transform beyond that. Okay, put yourself back together. Shed that old skin, that old, skin that's painful, and move on into something much more happier. Transform. Just like a snake sheds its skin when it grows, you too, this was a growing experience for you within your soul, within how you love, with how you love others. And it's saying it's time to shed that old and move into the new. And how you do that is through lots of meditation, lots of time by yourself, some soul seeking, some, however, it works best for you, but you really got to figure out how to refragment, put yourself back together again. And I feel like you're not going to be able to do that around this person, because when you're both fragmented and you're both not, like I said, if you're at the bottom of the cliff and you both have your legs broken, how do you help each other get up to the top? You don't. One might have to crawl off and find help. You know what I mean? So that's what this is saying here, is crawl off and find help. All right, so we've got don't relinquish your power. So this is all about you, standing your ground, calling your power back to you. This is the first step in healing with whatever is fragmented, either in this relationship or with yourself, okay? Don't relinquish your power. Hold your ground. You might have to walk away. You're walking away with integrity because you're calling your power back. You're calling your power back. And then we also got like attracts like. So with this being the advice for you, what I'm getting is that you're both fragmented. I've been feeling that through most of this reading, is that you're both fragmented. And because you're both fragmented, the relationship is fragmented. Like attracts like, right? So if you go off and fix yourself and do your soul searching, do your soul healing, do your soul cleansing, whatever it is, putting your fragments back together again, when you return, it's either you're going to be turned off by them, or it's going to encourage them to fix the things that are wrong with them. Okay? Like attracts like. Once you are whole and put together, you will attract somebody who is whole and put together. If you are fragmented, you're going to attract people who are fragmented. Okay? So this is saying, call back your power. And you're going to have to go off on your own, seek that guidance, seek that. If you are trapped in a relationship, or if you are trapped with somebody that you can't physically move away from, do it emotionally or spiritually distance yourself for a minute, just to put yourself back together. Just to ask yourself, is this who I am? Is this who I truly want to be? How can I fix this with myself? All right? Well, pile threes, that is all I'm getting for you. If this resonated with you or helped you in any way, shape, or form, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, if it did, please give it a thumbs up. I love it I love hearing how these readings help you. Also, if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, and you like the way I read, please hit that subscribe button. I upload every week here, and I just don't want you to miss a video. So with that all being said, I wish you all a very blessed weekend, a very good weekend, a healing weekend. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care.